Hello, this is Plum Silver, and I'm going to do here a question that is going to be a prediction or looking at the energy for January with the prediction deck from Trish James Oracles, which I find them fabulous. I'm going to be experimenting with these quite a bit for a little while, especially because things are really, really heated right now with the USA and their change and everything. So I think it's going to be interesting to put that into context for the subject of what's happening right now. Now, I did draw here with the in mind what's going to happen in January. Obviously, we know that Trump's going to be placed in as the president. Interesting because we got, you see, the moon card, the no, unclear, and the sun, the no and the yes cards at the same time. It's almost like there's going to be two story going. So I don't even think we can really predict what's going to happen because there's going to be some surprise, some breakthrough. That was the card at the bottom of the deck, the breakthrough. There's something's going to come out. It's going to surprise everybody, I believe. Now, resign, leave office. I pulled some Lenormand cards just to sort of clarify what that card would be. Resign, leave office. It happens to be the coffin and the lily, which is a card of an older person. And well, the coffin something ended, so it's kind of interesting that it end up being right in the leave office. Now, is this Biden leaving the office or Trump does not? Well, he's not in the office right now, but then he is, as if you believe that he never left. So I can't really say who it is, but definitely it's the older person. So that leaves Kamala here. Where is she? We don't know. Who knows? Something could happen, but there's definitely two belief system here, two story going. There's a no, things are not going to happen for Trump, or yes, all right. And because there's also a future time, so maybe there's things are going to be sort of postponed. There's going to be an experiment. There's going to be we're going to be tested with something that we may not expect. Things could be quite turmoil, and there's a breakthrough, and there's a foreign occupation. So is there some kind of war going on? I don't see war cards, but there's a betray and a backstab. Now, is it Trump getting betrayed, backstab? So I wanted to clarify that. So I pulled three other cards here. And well, I mean, we got the betrayed cards, the snake at the heart, and this is the election card that I use when I do my Grand Tableau, which is the clover, because I know we put our ballots out there, and this is like, you're gambling it. Now, I would say at the heart of this election, it's the betrayed. They feel like the people on the left have been backstabbed. So they have something at the bottom here that are claiming there's a foreign occupation that keeps saying that, the Russia, whatever, that whole thing. So maybe they're going to bring that out and, just like stir up things, and it's going to create a lot of emotions, a heavy flood, and then farming industry. So I don't know what the farming industry, if it's going to be, because there's going to be also some earth change, things happen, maybe lots of snow or lots of rain, crops will be affected. That'd be two things going on at the same time. And there's also the energy of that, because we see at the top here, which is interesting because I was trying to get all the cards to see a story about January. Well, we see it's a story. At the top of it, it's a leave office. This isn't beautiful. Like these cards kind of really laid out the story, but a no and a yes at the top. It's like, wow, we're going to be like, there's some people like, no, they don't think he's going to be in the office. And yes, he will be. And then we have the betrayed here. So they're there. Their energy at the bottom. They're brewing and they're coming out. I wanted to also clarify this one. I don't know if I showed it. Yeah, okay. The experiment, the test. So that's kind of interesting. We got right away. I thought definitely these cards have really flow nicely together. We've got the success, the sun, Trump, and the path. It's not a it's a choice, a decision. Okay, the office, because we see the subject here, the resign, the leave office, that it would be Biden. there's going to be a new one, a new path. It's like there's a new decision that they're going to be changing to this. So for me, I would say also, because this is the future, yes, it's going to happen. It's not clear. There's going to be stuff going, but you know, I mean, obviously he has to be coming into office. Maybe in a future time, maybe things will be delayed. Maybe that's what I mean. There's going to be like having to deal with something here. There's going to be a betrayed. And the signs break through here. I wanted to do 3 cards to say what would that be about. And well, it's about, obviously, again, it's confirming this whole draw that is about January. And it's really about the change in the institution, because that's the card of the Tower. And also the Tower, Babel Tower, you know, a lot of talking. And the new direction. So it's the new direction. This is the breakthrough. This is going to be a big breakthrough, but that's going to create a heavy amount of emotions by the ones that feel completely betrayed. I mean, they went in total shock with the election, and January, when he sees he's in power and he's been, that's really going to really affect them big time, you know, and the emotions affect the earth. So yeah. Who knows? Maybe this is what's happening too at the same time. All right. So, but I'm so glad that these cards connected to the January energy, and it's clearly right there. It's about the election. Things going to be sort of becoming more clear, and we're going to be tested. You see, it's a test. It's not a test. I mean, that's definitely going to test them, because they're there at the bottom. No, I mean, obviously the ones that voted for him, they're going to be happy, but he may also, like, this might be, because this is a future time, so it's in 2 months or a month and something. So maybe that's why that card is there. No, right now it's not clear. There's lots of stuff going on, but yeah, it's going to happen, because it's not clear because it hasn't happened. So maybe this is what this line here is saying that to me. That's possible. I'm experimenting with these cards and trying to read it, so that's why it may look like this. But we could really see that just having, you know, that when I pull 3 cards, here's Trump in the middle. So it's beautiful to see that this layout showed to me this true story of what's happening in January, and we have like a time frame. And there's going to be a big breakthrough, and that's going to be the new direction. And the leave office, the resign, there's going to be a notable person. It's not a death, it's an end. It's just, that's it. Put him in the box, go away, gone. All right. Okay, hopefully you like this. Thank you.